What's up, internet? Been a hot minute. Other than working on the FXR all winter, I've been working on this thing. This is my Biltwell 100 desert sled. We entered the Hooligan class this year. Only doing 3 laps because this thing's gonna be a handful to ride. But we're stoked and we're confident we'll make it through. And if we don't, oh well. But yeah, I got this thing for 150 bucks on the good old Facebook marketplace. Basically as it sits, other than the laced wheels and the seat, it already had the tall 15-inch progressives on it. And then I got lucky on the Facebook marketplace and got these laced 17 rear and 19 front, which obviously isn't good for sand. So it's just gonna plow through rather than, I guess it's gonna tractor because that's what it is. But yeah, we call this thing Purple Rev. Never named a bike before, so we're hoping we have good luck with it. It's a fun little ripper. If you've never ridden a Sportster off-road before, highly recommend it. If you're off-road capable, if you're not, you might find yourself having a little bit of a handful. So this is probably going to be our last rip until we go ahead, and I got to tear the forks apart and reseal it because I've been jumping in and didn't like that too much. We load up 1 week from now and we take off next Friday. So come along as we go on our one last trip before the rain hits. All right, join me in a, Central Valley sunset behind the clouds in the orchards. We're gonna rip this thing one more time. Just a good rip through the orchard. Ride it like a dirt bike. Is not helping me. Definitely got to get that done. It'll be this weekend's project for sure. To the tree. Nope, not that tree. Doggies. Can't have a video of mine without the doggies. Desert Sportster, $150 bike. Can't complain for the price for what it is. It's a perfectly great bike. Really fucking fun off-road. If you're ballsy enough. I'm just dumb. I like to ride stupid stuff off-road. Oh mama. But it's like the combination of everything I've ever ridden. Is like supermoto when I first started riding, and then dirt bikes, and then getting into heavy adventure bikes, trying to ride those off-road. And then ever since I started with Harley Davidsons, I always took my Sportsters off-road to rip them around. But finally I got a dedicated one that I can hopefully finish this race in, which we're stoked. 4 years running, and we're finally coming in on the Sportster. Oh my god. I was gonna do a build series, but everyone's got a build series on a desert Sportster, off-road Sportster, and I just bolted some stuff together, so there's no point. I'm probably not gonna film the race. My neck's been kind of janky, so I don't want the extra weight on my neck with the camera, but yeah, we're excited to see everybody again for another year. Excited to hit the road. First big trip of the year as well. So yeah, Purple Rev, $150 Desert Sportster sled. Good luck to everybody who's gonna run the race. Let's just have a killer fun time. Other than that, everybody take care. Roll easy, man. I've had this bike for a few. I've also had this bike for a few months already. I think it was like January or December. Anyway, I could have done more to it and did the whole CRF front end or an XL600 front end. And I thought about it, and then I thought about doing the heavy duty forks and fork dampeners, and I probably should have, but I kind of want to see what happens stock modified. So we're gonna keep it stock, other than the rear shocks and some tires, stock modified. We might regret it later, but it's gonna be fun.